Hi everyone, I'm Sávio Freire, a PhD student in the Federal University of Bahia and a professor in the Federal Institute of Ceará and research in the Technical Data Research team. Today I present the paper How do Technical Data Payment Practices Relate to the Effects of the Price of Debt Items in Software Projects. This paper was written by me, Nicolli, Rios, Boris, Pérez, Darío, Manoel, Mendonça, Clemente, Izurieta, Carolyn, Seaman, and Rodrigo, Spinola. This work in the context of technical debt TD. TD is a term that you have used to refer the problem of incomplete tasks or artifacts in software projects, providing fast productivity or bringing problems in software evolution. TD items can affect projects in different ways. Knowing the possible effects of TD and performing TD management activities are necessary to deal with the drawbacks of the presence of that item. Having information about the effects can support self-developed teams in prioritizing that items for payment and identifying practices to eliminate those items. However, little is known on the relation between TD effects and payment practices. It deserves investigation because knowing the relationship between TD effects and payment practice can provide valuable information for decision makers on which payment practice can be applied given the presence of a specific effects of TD. The goal of the work is to investigate from the point of view of soft practitioners which TD payment practices have been used when certain aspects of the presence of debt are felt in software projects, and the reasons for not paying debt items despite the effects they are causing to the project. We define the main research question: how do technical debt payment practices and the reasons for not applying them related to the effects of the present debt items in software projects? We split these questions in three sub-questions. In the research question 1, we identify the main TD effects felt by software practitioners in the project. In the research question 2, we seek to verify the main payment practice used for software practitioners when they felt the effects in the project. And in the research question 3, we verify the main reasons considered by software practitioners to justify the non-payment of TD when they face TD effects in the project. To answer the question, we use the data collected by the Untitled project. It is a family of industrial surveys composed of 28 questions. The goal of the project is to organize an open and generalizable set of empirical data on the state of the practice and digital trends in the TD area. The work used data sets from Brazil, Chile, Colombia, and the United States. About the questions, we have questions where the participant characterize themselves and their workspace, provide the item that occurred in the project, describe the effect that the participant felt due to the TD item, and give their point of view about technical debt payment. We applied open code in answers given to question 20 and question 27. From question 20, we identify a set of effects that the participant felt due to the item described in question 13. About the practice and the reason, in question 26, the participant indicated if the item described in the question 13 was paid off or not. If the question 26 received a positive response, the participant described in question 27 the practice that she or he used to eliminate the TD item described in question 13. Otherwise, the participant described in question 27 the reasons for not eliminating the TD item described in question 13. As you can see, the questions about the effects and TD payment was responded using the question 13 as the context. In total, 432 professionals from the software industry answered the survey questions. Answered the research question 1 about the TDA effect in software project. We identified 79 effects from the answers given to question 20. Delivery delay was the most cited effect with 99 citations and was felt by 25% of the project. The other effects best positioned in the list were low maintainability, rework, low external quality, and increased effort. About the relationship between the effect and payment practice, we identified that code refactoring is the most used payment practice when the project fails, delivery delay, and rework. The practice invests effort onto the payment activities and design refactoring was applied in the project when software practitioners felt the effect delivery delay. The practice invest efforts on testing was used and the project felt the effect low external quality. And the practice prioritizing the items was used and the project felt the effect low maintainability. On the relationship between TD effect and the reasons for not paying TD off, we found that the reason to focus on short-term goals was used to explain the not eliminating of TD items when the software project felt the effect delivery delay, low maintainability, and low external quality. The reasons lack of organizational interest, cost, lack of time, and customary decisions were used to explain the TD non-payment when the project felt the effect low maintainability. To make our results more feasible to use in the practice, we organized the relationship between practice, effect, and reasons in an alluvial diagram. The diagram is composed of nodes and links. Then we represent practice, effect, and reasons as a node, while the relationship between them as a link. Software practitioners can verify how frequently a practice or reason was used in the software project due to the presence of a specific effect. For example, 32% of the project using code refactoring to eliminate technical debt items when they felt need of refactoring as a project. Practitioners can use the list of the effects to support the prioritization of the items to paid off. The relationship between effects and practice give directions on which practice can be applied given the presence of a specific effect. The relationship between effect and reason can shed some light on why the items have not been paid due to the presence of some effect. Final remarks. This work identifies the effect felt by such practitioners due to the presence of the items in the project and the relationship between these effects and the payment practice and reason for not paying TD off. The next steps of this work include to improve the external validity considering more data from the other insight verification and to run other analysis to investigate if the relationships are impacted by other variables. Also, define support new research on the relationship between TD effects and TD payment practice in a problem-driven way. Thank you.